Hello. Hopefully, hopefully everything's working. Um, Welcome everyone that's here. Freedom Malts, Germ. Hopefully everything is streaming good. Hopefully the noise is good. Let me know if there's any weird things going on with the audio or if it's crisp. Uh, yeah, about third live stream. I think we're doing pretty good. I haven't hit the space bar this time. Ending the stream. That's going to be, in fact, I think my goal is I'm going to shut that off. So that is off. So it's going to be pretty hard for me to kill the stream this time.
That's a good idea.
But welcome to this live stream at the Whiskey House Pub House. My name is Dylan.
My name's Whiskey Boy.
And today we're going to be doing a blind flight of the wild turkey that you see in front of us. I'm excited.
I am too.
I think I'm more excited that the stream is connected. We're on time. Hypothetically, it's working.
Yeah.
Video on that? Let's just see. We're on time. All right, we got audio. All right, good. I am start off with doing a little palate warmer with the Knob Creek 12 year.
I already had some Elijah Craig 18.
You stole my Elijah Craig 18?
I had like that much.
So what did you think about that? Was the bottle that I kind of was getting some sour notes off of?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It was a little sour.
A little sour?
Like green apple.
Yeah.
Like sour green apple.
Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, before we get into this blind, Connor was going to show off what he brought for us today.
Oh.
But I think I told him to stay steady. Don't show it off yet.
Oh. So I got a new Found North cask strength single barrel.
That's pretty sweet.
Oh, it doesn't say what the ages are. It's like a... Oh, boy. I don't remember. It's from Wright County Whiskey Club.
Okay.
From here in Minnesota.
Sure.
King of the North, you probably can't see it. It's football related. It's a Viking fighting off a piece of cheese, a tiny bear, and a lion.
Yeah, because we last a long time in the playoffs this year. But
yeah. I know there is some 28-year corn whiskey in here, so it's got some decent age to it.
Yeah, and if you watched the Hoverhawk episode, go check that out that I did.
We
did that. I think we did that. We compared the Hoverhawk. No, wait, no.
Yeah, we did.
That was a live stream. No. That was a podcast that you and I did.
Yeah.
That I have yet to release. I was hoping for today, but obviously that hasn't come out. So maybe Monday?
So I brought... Cheers from Vegas.
Hopefully Vegas is doing... Wait.
California's on fire, not Vegas.
Well, yeah, I knew that, but...
Oh.
Hopefully the weather's nice.
It's Vegas, of course it is. I brought Found North Batch 10 also.
Sweet.
To compare it. Because that's what...
What was the proof on the 1010 pick? Or the Found...
117.5, I think, or 0.4.
Okay.
It's 117 something, and this is quite a bit more. Well, not quite a bit. 62%. That one's 58.7.
58.7. All right, so we got something to get into after the flight. But and then you got a show. You got a show.
Also brought a Bond and Lillard. I can't remember. I think, as far as I know, this one is Michter's juice.
Is it?
That's what I've heard.
I thought
they were both wild turkey.
The WB's turkey.
Yeah.
It was like a different. Is it a different mash bill?
Maybe.
There's a lot to keep up. I did have one or two things that be interesting talking points after that I had in my notebook that I forgot, but hopefully I remember them. Anyways, I think we'll get into it. Once again, we are doing a flight of wild turkey. So Randall, I know this was 6 o'clock, right around dinner time. We'll see if he jumps in the stream, the chat room, I mean, I am not at the point where I would love to have people on the live stream remotely with us. I am not there yet to start introducing that component in.
Yeah.
I gotta get this down, and then we can start doing that. I'm shooting for next live stream, doing a couple giveaways and stuff. Once I have this
Down a little better.
yeah. So maybe next live stream we'll look forward to that. But
ASMR Whiskey says 57 and overcast right now.
it is pretty nice.
Nothing is on fire. That is good.
It's always a bonus.
Yeah.
Were you the one? You were doing the smoking, right? You were doing a. Was that last time?
Yeah, last
Did
time.
you do mac and cheese and something? How did that turn out? If that was you, hopefully I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry if I am, but I'm mistaken a lot of times. Anyways, so this kind of all stemmed from Randall sending us a Wild Turkey 8-year 101 proof decanter from 1984. Not a decanter, but a sample from it.
84, 89.
I think it was 84.
Oh, yeah.
And
83.
Oh, excuse me. And there's a little bit yet left still. So
There is.
that's how it kind of all started. So somewhere in this blind of 5 is Randall's decanter that he was gracious enough to send.
I'm excited for that one again.
And then we also have, let's see if I can see and get the order. In the blind, we have Wild Turkey 101 Standard. We have the Wild Turkey 101 12-year that was a Japanese export.
Yep.
That is Connor's. The 70th anniversary 8-year from their Japanese export 8-year 101. It's kind of a fun thing. We're just going to see where these all line up. They're all 8 years except for obviously the 12. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Well, does the regular 101 have an age statement?
I should have. No, it is not age stated 8 years. It's rumored around a 7 to whatever.
Sure.
But yes, I did misspeak on that.
That's fine.
So yeah, it's gonna be kind of fun. See where the 70th and the 101 stack up to some big hitters for Turkey.
From the Japanese releases.
Yep. I'm gonna get some water. I was sipping on some Knob Creek 12-year prior. But otherwise, I think another reason we were looking forward to this is the rumor is because there was a label submitted to the TTB last year of another age-stated 8-year that's rumored to possibly be more shelf-stable, maybe, for lucky. But we know better to get our hopes up anyways.
Yeah.
So these were poured by a third party. We don't know what the order is. And we'll start on A.
Let's do it.
So the noses.
Sweet.
Here's the problem that I see. These are laid out a certain way that I hope to not be influenced, but I know my feeble mind will be influenced on the order that these are sitting in front of us. Nice and caramel. I'm not noticing any color just by looking at them, really. I would say the 5th one is a little bit darker, but that might just be...
Because it's on a coaster, not on...
Well, I put mine on the board
yeah,
just to
it's
get
on
a
the board.
kind of a reference.
ASMR Whiskey said, the double cheddar for the Mac was a bit overpowering. New plan, half double cheddar, half Alfredo, 2 handfuls of shredded blend.
Where'd you get that cheese, Danny?
That was a while back. You have a good memory, Dylan.
I don't have Alzheimer's yet. As far as I know. I should have got a sweatshirt.
Very pleasant nose. It's not very... It's not... I don't know. It's not overpowering, but...
No, it's subtle. I mean,
I
there's not a lot.
any of these to be.
Yeah, there's not a lot in here. Just enough. We were very
kinda
critical
cold, too.
about getting the levels right because we only had so much of the decanter.
Mm-hmm.
These have been poured out for a little bit, so you think they would
Probably about a half hour.
breathe a little bit. I'm going to try it. Subtle up front. got a little bit of a cherry licorice and then a peppery
Yeah, peppery.
in the back end. Proof is nice though. It's not. It's got more going on even compared to the Knob Creek 12 year I was sipping on before this. Nice mouthfeel to it. No idea what that one is.
I have my guesses.
I'm just gonna try one sip, I think, and then work on to the next one. Because if I
Sure.
spend too much time on it, we only have so much, right? So we
Yeah,
can always
that
come
makes
back.
sense.
Are you gonna try to be sly and try to make some guesses before we go on to any of them?
I think I'll wait for the comeback.
I might try to make a guess on it. That one to me,
Well, if you're gonna make a guess, I'll
I think that one gives me a nice rich oak feel, a nice mouth feel. I'm thinking it's 12 year off the bat.
That's what I was gonna say too.
I don't know. We shall see. All right, on to B. Get a little swirl going on. Ooh, the nose on this instantly dominant. I already have a guess on.
Really?
But I won't share it to you because I don't want you winning.
We're not playing for anything. We're not playing at all.
We're always playing. What's the Queen song? Play the game of love.
I don't know.
Ooh, play the game of love. That's the first thing I've had to drink all week. So
Yeah, same. I think I had a beer on Monday or something, but that doesn't really count. A lot more dark cherry on this on the nose.
did you read out ASMR's whiskey about me having good memory, or were you
Yeah.
just saying that before? Oh,
No, I
all right,
read that.
all right. Thank you, ASMR. The nose was super pronounced in the first one, but now the second, third nosing, it's a little bit subdued. I'm gonna try it. Go on this nose. I didn't really say anything. The first note I got, it was super like a cinnamon or a brown sugar, but way more pronounced than the first one. Now, like I said, subsided a lot. I'm gonna try it. Interesting. It's muddying my first thought a little bit for what it is. That man,
I'm still sticking with the 12 for the first one, but I like B better.
I do too. B has so much baking spice to it.
Yeah.
First one was pepper. Second one's baking spice all day. It's got a little bit of a cinnamon, baking, just bread.
It's a
That's
little
great.
spicy.
Yeah, and there's not much cherry compared to this B from A.
On the nose, there was for me, but
It was almost like a medicinal cherry.
Yeah.
On the nose.
like cherry medicine, cough medicine or something.
Your love is like bad medicine.
Are you gonna sing everything today?
I'm a
Are you
lyrical.
a human jukebox?
Yeah.
One with a broken record.
Ouch.
All right, should we move to C?
Hey, at least I don't have a face for radio.
Wow.
Yeah, well. Oh, okay. Talk about noses again.
Oh my goodness.
Bomb diggity.
Maple.
Maple, caramel. Liquid caramel. It is a liquid caramel bomb.
Oh. It looks thicker.
It's almost offensive to even consider going back to the other ones. Was this as dark? What? How come we didn't pick up on the darkness on this one? This one is actually a little bit darker.
Yeah, it is. I think I have a guess for this one already.
I should have said I thought B was the decanter.
Really?
Off the nose. That's what I was saying.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
but now I don't know about that.
I'm saying I think B is the regular 101.
I'm gonna say B, 70th anniversary.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
I'm just gonna say it.
Did we tried the 70th and the regular side by side, didn't we?
Not on any form of media we did.
Okay.
Oh,
It's got that dustiness to it.
I was gonna say it was like a dusty funk when I smelled it the next time.
Oh, it's just like maple syrup, caramel Werther's.
With the cellophane melted into it almost. Cellophane wrappers.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna try it.
Let's do it.
That's got to be what that is.
Oh yeah.
It tastes how it smells. The Werther's caramel, which
that,
is
that dustiness really comes through on the.
It's got that funk to it, like
It's like a sour maple.
Yeah, it's like it's been exposed to air. It's got like a what would it be? Stale. Like, I don't know how you explain stale.
Stale air. That's the thing.
It's triggered a memory of Zach saying, like, I like leaving water out on my end table and then waking up in the middle of the night after like hours of it being there, and it's got that dustiness to it. This is him saying that. That's what it tastes like in my head. It's got like that stale water air thing going on.
Okay.
If it makes sense. It doesn't, but yeah. So I'm saying this is the decanter.
Yeah, I'm saying C is decanter.
I like that. Which one's your favorite so far?
A still. No, B. Not A. I like the decanter, but I think it's too
Funky.
Yeah.
I would say my favorite's CBA right now.
Yeah.
I like all of them. But
maybe now D will be the deciding factor. I guess we got
E.
E.
Some high quality H2O.
That is some high quality H2O.
From the makers of the Water Boy.
Okay.
I was editing, which one was it? I think it was the double oak review we did.
Yeah. That's up, right?
That is up. It had a lot of views for us, only about a minute and a half of retention time.
Yeah.
You know what?
Views are views.
When you have a face for radio like us.
This glass is chipped.
Oh yeah. It's a good thing you got it. We have a
I cut my thumb on it.
love-hate relationship, you can see. Did you actually?
I did. It's not bleeding. All right, we're good.
Okay.
All right, so this is D.
What was I saying before that about the double oak? Oh, I was talking about clips. I cut out the. Oh no, that was one of the solo episodes. Anyways, it was one of the solo ones I did, either the Iron Root or the Found North. But I cut out a part of me doing a Frank Caliendo impersonation. Because I'm like, nobody understands this, nor do they care.
That was a good choice.
I know. I love Frank Caliendo though, in the all over the place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's
skit.
Hilarious.
Man, should I say? Should
No,
I give it
no,
I mean,
no.
I feel like it's live stream. That's where you do it.
Okay, fine.
I cut out the part where he was talking about the gums. I love Hubba Bubba. And then he goes into Clinton, and he's like, but those double mint twins are the best.
I like melons.
I like fruit stripes. I cut that, and then I was asking, Frank Caliendo and stuff. But that sarsaparilla one I did with Scooby-Doo was good.
Yeah,
I like that. All right, on to D. The nose.
Let's go back to what we're here for.
Cherry, but not medicinal. More like a candied cherry sundae.
Get a little more alcohol on the nose on this one.
Yeah.
Maybe a little grainy.
I wonder if it's the regular 101. That's kind of
Yeah.
where I'm leaning to.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The taste. This is probably the regular 101.
That tastes like
Cornbread,
bad decisions.
vanilla. The pepper's still there.
Vanilla for sure.
Not much red fruit like the other ones had.
Pepper. Yeah, definitely pepper.
It's not bad. It's just got the cornbread to it, which if you like, it's a benefit.
It's just a little youthy. Which, I mean, if it's 7 or 8 years, I guess that's not really.
I mean, it could be 6, it could be 5, who knows?
Could be 15, for all we know.
Yeah, did you check the laser code on this one?
Oh, whatever. Every liquor store I've been to since that, I've checked the laser code.
I'm not disagreeing with the laser code 100%. I just think it. I mean, they say it. Producers say this all the time. There's like, of course, there's older stuff in it. There's going to be older stuff in it to round out the profile.
Yeah.
We know about this. I mean, could there be 15 years?
15 year, Dylan. 15.
Yeah, there could have been 15 years in it.
There could have been
3
15 in
years
the
ago.
13.
Well, there was. I'm sure there was.
Maybe even older.
I don't think it's going to be just a lot of 13-year-old barrels that went into the Russell's 13. I'm like, there's going to be ones that are 13 years and 6 months.
Yeah.
There's going to be ones that are 14 years.
15.
Yeah,
Maybe even 16.
That's how blending works.
Right.
I don't know. I just don't fully understand the
Hype.
Well, I mean, I understand the hype if it does actually taste different, right? That's the payoff.
I've watched a couple videos now, and specifically the guys at SLB Drinks.
I'm not discrediting them. I think it could taste different. I'm just saying the hype around it, I think it is not justifiable.
Sure.
If the payoff is worth it, which if it tastes different or tastes better, of course.
$40.
Right. And that's going to be subjective to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I
you
just
also
don't.
haven't had the 15. Well, you've had the 15, haven't you? The Russell's 15?
I had a pour of it at a restaurant, and it's always tough because it's like, I had a bad experience at another restaurant once with a George T. Stagg that didn't taste anything like a George T. Stagg. So I'm very
cautious.
Well, I'm just skeptical of like, this doesn't, does it taste the way it should? Because the reason I was skeptical on the George T. Stagg was like, can I see the bottle? Because it was part of a flight. It was like Old Rip 10.
Sure.
12-year Old Rip in the George T. Stagg of that year. And I asked if I could see the bottle, and they're like, well, we don't actually have it at this restaurant.
That doesn't make sense.
And I'm like, because I wanted to see the proof on it, because it drank like water compared to even the lot.
They probably had it in a different bottle.
They probably did, but why did it taste like water? It's like, I just, red flags a little bit,
Yeah.
Anyways, it affects my perceiving of that whiskey when I have it at a bar, because it's like, I just don't know. Anyways.
That makes sense.
All right, I'm going to have some water.
Let's go to E. Okay. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Ooh,
the red fruit's back.
Yeah.
So we're only getting the red fruit on the older age-stated stuff, or presumably, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh, we gotta get new chairs. My back hurts. I gotta sit back.
You were just saying that these chairs were fine last week. Or like 2 weeks ago when we filmed.
That was last week. I worked out
That was last week's back?
Yeah, that was last week. Today's back is an hour treadmill, and my back hurts now.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I'm old.
Oh, 27?
Dave. Yeah, the nose on this is great. It's
Still get some maple.
yeah. Red
Maple.
fruit,
The maple and caramel with the last couple have been so combined. Like, it's not one or the other. It's kind of a little bit of both.
Yeah. It's a very mingled, symbiotic relationship.
Big words for Dylan.
Wait, I got a few of them. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Don't try.
Just that
stop.
out. There you go. Let that linger. I like that one. Could this be the 12 year? Japan? Forgot to say notes. One more taste.
That's pretty spicy.
Oak up front. Vanilla. Barrel spice.
Barrel spice?
Yeah.
Oh, never heard that.
I don't know. Barrel tannins.
Sure.
A little bit of red fruit, cherry, dark cherry. Ooh, you know what I'm getting actually? The coating of the strawberry dilly bars,
Okay.
the hard shell.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting from it.
Interesting.
A little bit. It's like you slap down a piece of charred wood and
Rub
somebody
the dilly bar on it.
just the outside of the dilly bar. Yep.
Okay.
Dilly and wood.
Was that your nickname in high school? Dilly bar?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This one's pretty. I love this one.
I think. Go ahead.
I'm thinking this is the 12 year.
I don't think that's the 12-year. I'm saying that's the 8-year Japanese release.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go from
Like a regular dilly bar is pretty good.
the chocolate ones.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Would you take the chocolate dilly bar or the strawberry dilly bar? I'm leaning
okay,
towards this
first of all,
strawberry one.
butterscotch dilly bars.
I instantly think less of you. I hate that.
You didn't think much of me before.
Yeah, I
so-
know.
Thanks.
Do you like cream soda or something too?
No, I hate cream soda.
And if you're one of the viewers that like cream soda, 100% respect that.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with it. I'll drink it.
I don't like it. I shouldn't say that. I think I overdid it on cream soda.
Freedom Malts agrees with you. The red is the best.
Yeah. And I should say the goal today is to just go an hour. We'll go to 7, I think. That was really good. Yeah, that was kind of like a oaky strawberry dilly bar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like that one. Which one's your favorite without going back yet?
I really liked E. E or probably D. We thought was regular 101, right?
Yes.
I love C because it's so different.
Here's the problem: is if D isn't the regular 101, then
I don't know what is.
you have spent way too much money on any of these bottles.
Oh no, I've spent way too much money on the 12-year.
Sure.
Like they've come significantly down since I bought that.
Well, let's. Do you want to say?
I bought it. I got it for $210.
Okay, so you paid secondary. We'll just establish that. I don't.
Yeah,
condone
because I'm a
secondary.
sucker.
But the only point of. I don't know what I'm trying to say. The only thing that I can ease your mind a little bit is, like Elijah Craig's what retail 150,
For what?
18.
Yeah, I think so.
It hovers around, on shelves.
We got one
150
from
to 180, right?
100. I would say probably closer to 180.
Okay, I forget what the retail is. 150 was just what popped in my head.
Sure.
But I would take the 12-year. Even if the pours at the bar were the same, I would take the 12-year. I don't think I would buy a full bottle of the 12-year for $200, but I think I would rather have a 12-year turkey.
The wild turkey.
Yeah, over the 18.
Yeah, I mean, what's the proof on the 18?
Oh, it's 45%.
Yeah, that's the big thing for me.
Yeah, I love Elijah Craig 18. Like it's
I do too.
even that sour oak one. I'm a sucker for oak, and that's why I love Texas stuff so much.
You're an oaky boy.
Mm-hmm. The Dilly Bar.
Oaky dilly bar.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna go to A.
Oh, you're gonna go back through.
Yeah. Well, I'm just jump to A, see if this is the 12 or if it is the 8, because that's my other theory. I get vanilla caramel in the nose now. It is a little bit younger at tasting, but it's almost got more going on.
It's so subtle.
This one has like butterscotch to it.
Yeah, I remember the first time we had this, we were not very impressed. Honestly, I think this is only like the second time I've had it since.
So it was, let's see, C was
Dusty.
decanter.
Yeah.
So B.
God, that is so crazy.
So are you thinking, like I'm thinking, that B is the 70th?
I thought I disagreed with you on that one. Maybe I... No. It's gotta be.
Man, these are all... It's unfair for the 101 to be in this blind. These are all dramatically better.
But the 101's not bad.
No, it just tastes youthy.
Well, I mean, it's the budget bottle out of all
I know.
of these.
That's why I'm saying it's unfair for it almost. Because these all... The 70th anniversary for $50...
Sure.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Which is what everyone says about it. Nothing new here. But I'm gonna try D one more time, I think.
D was suspected 101 regular. I think I've got my guesses. I'm pretty confident with them.
Ooh, what was that note? Ricola? I used to sneak Ricola a little bit.
What do you mean sneak them?
And they're kind of like candy. Like I'd find a couple at my grandpa's. He had them. And sometimes you just have like random ones spread out like on the...
Were they in wrappers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. I'm not eating it if it doesn't have a wrapper
Just
on it.
loose candy.
Yeah, no.
Hey, I don't know what you do.
I didn't do it all the time. I think there was just one or two times.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Allegedly. Yeah. So I'm gonna go. Let's go through one more time. Or not tasting, but let's go through what we
Your
think
guesses?
these are. I think A is the Japanese 8-year. I'm gonna say B, 70th anniversary.
Okay.
C, decanter.
Yep.
D, 101.
Okay.
And then the last one's 12-year.
All right, so I think A is the 12-year. B is the 70th. C, decanter. D, regular 101. And E is the Japanese 8-year.
So the A and E for us are swapped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we reveal A?
I think so. I can't get mine out.
Dang.
I was right. It is the 8. Well, so what did you do for the 70th? What did you have?
7. I told her to put 70th.
Okay, all right. So this number, well, A is the Wild Turkey 8-year Japanese export, import.
I should have known better, but
Yeah, because we agreed that the other one was like oaky. It had more.
yeah, but I so distinctly remember that the 12-year was not that good. And like this one, like it's good, but
All's fair in blinds.
I
And something
hate
else.
when you're right. It's really annoying. All right. B.
All right, B. What did we say? We said the 70th.
70th.
Yep. I can't get mine out of here.
Yep. We were right.
It's the 70th.
It's fine.
It's great.
Well, it's better than the Japanese 8-year.
I say it's on. Yeah, it's on par with the 8-year.
So, I guess I don't really know the huge difference between those bottles.
One's from Japan. One's not.
They were both distilled in Kentucky. It's the same. I mean, it should be the same stuff if it's.
Well,
I mean, it might be a different
hang on.
blend, but
Because it wasn't that part of the promotional thing. It was the 70th anniversary is apparently a blend of stocks from a select
warehouse.
warehouses. Was it Tyrone that
Yeah, I
Jimmy
think so.
likes? So I mean, there's the 8-year Japanese could be from anywhere,
Any of them.
and apparently the 70th is from a selected
Beak
area.
gets a little grassy on the back now.
Does it?
Yeah. I've never eaten grass, but
I ate a leaf when I was a kid.
I used to lick rocks. I liked that minerally taste.
Do you have like a mineral deficiency?
Oh,
Your primal instincts just like
give me that rocks.
a goat.
Goats lick rocks?
Salt licks. Natural salt
Oh, okay.
licks, yeah.
Well, yeah, sure, but
There was I think there was an old guy in Glacier who was hiking, and the mountain goats they follow you because they can detect the sodium from your
salt in your sweat.
Yep. So they come up there and lick you.
I'd let a mountain goat lick me.
Well, they killed that guy.
Okay.
So
Maybe not then.
his horn they bumped him.
They horned him?
And then they one of the horns caught his main artery in his leg, and he bled out. So then these goats were like,
Eating him?
no, they're just covered in blood and licking him.
That's his
So they shot it.
Is blood salty?
No, but I don't know.
I don't know. I've never.
But anyways,
Okay.
these goats are. I think there's like an effort to try to remove them because they're invasive. I think.
Really?
Otherwise, I'm thinking Washington.
I don't
But they helicopter these goats out.
Interesting.
It's pretty sweet. No, the more you know.
All right. So we thought, well, I think C is kind of a given. But
If we're wrong,
there's no. Okay.
we're shutting the channel. Channel's done.
There's no way we're wrong. All right. You ready? Yeah. That's what I thought.
Dang it. Oh, yeah. It C is the 1983 8-year decanter. Thank you,
It
Randall.
just smells so weird. Yeah, thanks, Randall. This is, as the kids would say, fire.
I think we were gonna say bussin' or something.
Bussin'. What?
I don't know. It's yeah.
Our generation sucks.
Oh, it's so good. It's like smelling an old fashioned syrup or something.
I really thought you were going to
Demerara
say smelling
syrup.
an old fart.
No, it's not like that.
Ooh.
You bottle them and age them.
Aged farts? All right, we should not talk about that. On the finish now, I don't like that. It tastes like you're so the decanters came in a box, like a cardboard box. It tastes like you're licking the box from the 80s. I guess that's just the dustiness.
I mean, it's a little bit drier on the finish to me.
Yeah.
I'd
have to be in a very specific mood.
no,
for that.
I think I would drink that as my primary wild turkey. If I
You're
could.
absolutely insane.
We need to invent a time machine and go back to 1983.
Okay.
But who knows if it even tastes like that still?
Right.
It's like what possibilities from the decanters, the flavors, enhancers, adding.
All right. So we said D is the regular 101.
That is correct, and it is indeed the regular 101.
I'm not surprised. It's good.
Yeah, how much are they now? Like $35?
Um,
Because that's
I
a big.
haven't bought one in so long.
That's the biggest thing. Is like the 70th anniversary is 50-ish. So it's like, is it $20? For $20, I think I'd take it. If I was drinking
over the 70th.
Yeah, oh yeah. If I'm no.
You take the 70th over.
Yeah,
But you can't find it.
I know. That was a
If it
hypothetical.
was,
My theory is that the new 8-year label
is going to be the 70th.
is basically the 70th, just shelf stable, and maybe
Sure.
not a select stock, or it's
Right.
the same.
Well, okay, so that means that E is the 12-year.
Indeed,
That's a lot better than I remember.
it's good. Really good. Which reminds me, we know somebody that's going to Japan for like months.
Yeah, he left today.
Yeah, why isn't he bringing us back Wild Turkey 8-year and 12-year?
So we actually have other friends that are going out there that her family is from there. Well, from Taiwan. But they're going to Japan.
Okay, that's a very different thing.
Well, yeah, but the same trip they're going to Japan.
We're learning on the live stream and on the channel for the first time, Connor's racist.
How?
You said she was from Japan and she's Taiwanese.
Okay, whatever.
It's like the king of the hill.
So, shut up.
You Chinese, you Japanese.
So I am procuring a bottle for them to bring to Taiwan for her uncle. Something that they can't get.
Okay.
And then, in turn, they're going to bring me back some Wild Turkey stuff from Japan.
Is there any way I can get in on that?
Maybe.
Maybe.
They only have so much room.
If I'm nice to him the rest of the stream, maybe.
What?
If I'm nice to you on the rest of the live stream.
Yeah, maybe.
So I just got a wild flavor from the decanter and then going to the 12-year. It was pretty great.
What would that flavor be?
Well, I said Ricola on one of them, but this was like melted down, like the true essence of a Ricola cough drop.
I don't know if I've ever had a Ricola cough
Well,
drop.
mix your 12-year and the 1983 together, and you'll know what I'm saying. In fact, I'm going to do that in honor of. Oh my God,
Jimmy Russell.
No, I just watched his channel today. Buffalo Bourbon.
From Minnesota?
Yeah.
Bourbon Note?
Bourbon Note. See, I am. One of the reasons you should be surprised that I remembered you were making mac and cheese and smoking ASMR whiskey is because my memory is terrible.
Along many other things.
Yep.
Oh, you're just going for it.
Yep. I have mixed
You know what?
the 12-year
Yeah,
and
I'm
the
gonna do that.
1983 together.
I want to save that glass for the Fountain North.
Oh, the note.
It just smells like buttered waffles. Like maple, just covered in maple syrup.
Yep. Here comes heart disease. The great note.
I've never had waffle in a cup before.
We should get that. They make Eggo Waffle makes a liqueur. You could.
The moonshine?
Maybe.
Does it come in a jar?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Eggo maple moonshine.
That can't be good for you.
It's from it's the same people that make the Roaming Man. That little 375 that I got on our trip to Kentucky. I want to say it's Sugarland. They're in Tennessee.
Okay. That sounds vaguely familiar.
They're one of the companies that have all the different kinds of moonshines.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, that might come back to me.
Warm, it's a lot better. It just smells like a warm waffle.
It's kind of weird. It like negated some of the caramel aspects to it.
It's pretty alcohol forward, actually. But you still that knocked down a lot of that dusty.
It did, and the aftertaste goes on forever. The finish.
That's where a lot of the dustiness comes through. It's like sweet dusty now.
I think I like them separated. I
Yeah.
don't like them together.
Well, you got them all right. And I'm pissed. But
Well,
should we crack open that Found North?
I suppose we'll stop drinking that. So a couple things.
This has got 2 layers of wax.
So do you know how many bottles came from this pick?
Uh,
And like explain the pick, because like, do they blend multiple barrels together?
Yeah. So it's a blend of different barrels. I can pull up.
Or did they like, because I know they're like they're marriaging things in barrels. So is this like they blended things together in one barrel and then they just happen to pick this certain barrel? Or like how do they do their barrel select program, I guess?
I'm not sure. Last I heard, that Found North is, I guess, pretty closed off of their details. Like
For what? For their single barrel selection?
just for, I guess, kind of like, I don't think we know the mash bill on this.
You need to go listen to Randall's podcast. And anyone, I mean, I'm sure anyone that's watching this knows and probably has already listened to Found North podcast, or the Found North episode on Randall's podcast, Wishy Shaman. But you need to go listen to that, because they were pretty open on everything from recollection.
Okay, so it says, I guess it does say on it, which is strange because in the group they were talking that we weren't going to know the mash bill, but it's 71% corn and 29% wheat. Blend of 21-year corn, 20-year corn, and 15-year corn and 8-year wheat.
Okay.
Finished in a toasted French oak cask. Oh, man. Bottled at cask strength.
Love me some toasted French oak.
The King of the North pick. Let's crack this baby open. So we did purple wax on top of the gray wax. Purple, being for the Vikings.
Yep.
There's a lot of wax.
So that's what a wax top bottle needs, is more wax.
Yeah, look at that. Nope. Oh, Kate. I paid $3 for that. We had to buy the wax. Ooh. Nice synthetic cork. I'm really excited.
Me too. Thank you. So what I want to talk about a little bit, and I should have read up on this better so I had more knowledge.
Holy crap.
But have you seen, believe it's Glenmorangie, is doing a short film multi-part with Harrison Ford.
Yeah, I did see that.
I don't know what it's going to be like. I love that. I think it's going to be cool. No matter what, I'm all for any media thing for
Whiskey.
Scotch. Yeah, whiskey in general. I'm going to watch it.
Just give this a smell quick.
Quick sniffer.
It smells like wood shop.
Yeah.
Do you ever have a wood shop in school?
Well, I was also thinking like
It's smoky.
it's like somebody artificial smoked bacon on the
yeah,
stove.
Yeah, sure.
That's wild.
It just smells like when you rub two sticks together.
I
Like that smoke.
Yeah, I am seeing the wood
The
shop.
friction smoke.
So we had a laser engraver
Okay.
at our wood shop, and that does smell like burnt wood.
All right, I'm going in for it.
All right. It's got a little bit of that same note on the front, but then it goes into kind of like a vanilla,
Yeah.
and it's
Sweet
so heavy on the charred French oak.
toasted French oak.
Well, okay, yeah. That is the leading note.
Yeah, toasted wood.
Toasted wood shop.
That is insane.
It's good. Can I ask how much it was?
We got a discount from the group, so it was 100. I think they're normally like 110, 120.
I don't like it as much as the Batch 10 or Hoverhawk.
Yeah, I don't like it as much as Batch 10.
Yeah, I might add a little bit of water too. Or you just add in water to your glass in general.
I'm just washing this glass, and I'm going to put some Batch 10 in it. I'm going to wait to add a drop of water to it then. Nope.
Yeah, maybe give me some.
Did you rinse out your glass?
No, but it'll just add water to it too. That was just a 12-year turkey, so.
Oh, just the 12-year turkey.
Well, it was empty. I need to get a rubber mat for this table, some neoprene or something, so it doesn't
A bar mat, I'm telling you.
be a massive bar mat.
Well, you don't have to get the full thing. I put a lot of Batch 10 in there. Yeah, no, there's none of that toasty.
Wood shop,
Yeah.
Home Depot note.
Home Depot. That's
Yeah, if you want to recreate it, go to your Home Depot or Lowe's down the wood aisle. It still has a strong wood influence. So they put 20-year-old corn whiskey
21 year, 20 year, 15 year,
and then wheat
8-year wheat.
into a toasted French oak. Man, that just got. It might have been too much.
Yeah.
What was Batch 10? Was Batch 10 finished anything? Because I know the Hoverhawk I did was a type of Muscat wine finish with new oak.
66 corn, 29 wheat, 5 barley, 23 year corn, 19 year corn, 9-year barley, 8-year wheat. That's it.
Oh my gosh.
Cast strength.
That's phenomenal.
That Batch 10 is ridiculously good.
And the Hoverhawk was slightly better.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It's over there.
That's great. I'm going to add some water to both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Very gingerly.
Should get some droppers.
I should. I do have some straws I could bring down.
It's fine. It just, I cannot get over. That's exactly what it smells like. It's like wood shop.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's just the
Not what I was expecting.
yeah, well, $120. I don't think. Like it kind of tastes like it get the same effect if I just double oak anything in a small barrel that's not great to begin with.
I wonder how long. I don't know if they say.
Um, I'm trying to remember what the second topic I was going to talk about was.
I don't know.
All right, I added water. This is the pick Found North. I like it better with water, actually.
Yeah.
Calm down the lumber note.
Mm-hmm. It's got some better notes in there now.
Yeah. She ain't bad. She ain't bad. Oh, I remember what it was. I'm a little bit worried about it because the names are gonna probably escape me unless I can find the bottle that it pertains to. Oh, we need static for your phone. There was a the news article. Is it Glen? So some of the parent companies for these two Scottish distilleries are going to close down these two distilleries part-time between production runs and kind of work between these two distilleries to run them.
Okay.
But I forget what distillery it was. It was like Glen. I have a couple samples from them somewhere. It escapes me, but I think it's just more of the I don't know if recession's the right word for it, but the drawing back, the shrinking back of the
whiskey market.
What? Yeah, and I don't think. Here's a more broader question. I've been seeing a lot of people posting videos on the bourbon bubbles popping, the bourbon market's crashing, however you want to title it, same thing, different day. The biggest thing is my thought is the bourbon boom and the whiskey boom in general, like the bigger picture, it's not ending, right?
It's just changing.
It's slowing down.
Sure.
There's so many things like the recent United States health concerns on alcohol.
Sure.
And what do you want to do with that is it's up to you. But the younger, more people going towards CDC drinks or no, CDC drinks, CBD drinks or
CBD,
THC or just smoking in general.
Smoking the marijuana.
But that's like a huge impact on alcohol sales. But then we're also coming off of COVID, so of course it's going to go down.
Right.
And then you have Brown-Forman laying off 12% of their employees, which is a cooperage, which is their main cooperage.
Yeah.
So I don't.
That's not the one in Louisville, is it?
I think it. Yeah, it is.
So that's the one that you can tour and stuff.
Yep.
Knew I should have done that one.
That one's up for sale.
Let's buy it.
Sure.
You can get a loan, right?
I could. I don't know how much it's going to be.
You think they'd take like $5-10 grand?
So, Rand, you got another podcast you have to go listen to. Randall's podcast. He interviewed Mitch Weddle, who used to work with Brown-Forman as a cooperage, and he kind of explains more of an inside look at his thought on why this is happening. Basically, they introduced a bunch of automated equipment, and the production, the units produced for the barrels went down. They produced less barrels, and they put all this money into it, and so they made it worse.
And then they had to close.
So he thinks that's part of the reason. It's just taken this much time to do it for an effect. But it also doesn't help that the current timing on modern day things are going on with the drawbacks of that.
Sure.
But so you have that going on, and you have MGP losing like 25% of like their stock worth or something, and production just going into the toilet after they lie to their shareholders about how well they're doing. So that's not good.
No, not really.
Yeah, and then recently, like 6 months, a year ago, you have all these barrels going on the brokerage markets from barrel bourbon hitting the market.
I forgot about that.
Like there's just been a lot of stuff happening that is kind of accumulating momentum for just not good things for the whiskey industry.
Buffalo Trace is doing great though.
Well, they just got done with their expansion. Heaven Hill got done with their expansion. Who else did an expansion? I'm missing. I know there's more, but and you have Whiskey House Distilling Company, which we're coming for you for copyright no, okay, don't sue us.
Don't sue us.
But they are a massive contract facility that thinks they're only going to do contracting.
Yeah,
coming online. Like, what the heck are we supposed to do with that? Bardstown doing contract distilling.
They do so much contract.
It's. I'm a firm believer that the boom is not dead.
It's just slowing down.
It might be slowing down. But I don't think it's dead. I think it's. I don't see the need to get negative on it.
Sure.
And I think there's a lot of people that are happy with this because it means that they can get
what they want.
Their Rock Hill Farms or
get
something.
The
maybe.
Pappies and the George T. Staggs.
Which I think we're past the era of those going on the shelf and being able to find those.
Oh yeah,
they're just gonna, make it scarce or whatever they need to do.
Yeah.
But it's kind of, I don't want to end on a somber note, but we're at that hour mark. I guess my thought is we're reaching a point of change on the way bourbon used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what the future is because there's the prospects of a lot of aged and new whiskey coming to age on the new stuff, and then old stuff coming into the market. I don't know what's going to happen. I forget who predicted this, but it's like one of the first things you're going to see. What they thought it was extension lines increase from these big distilleries to take up shelf space.
Mm-hmm.
And we're seeing a lot of new extensions from these heritage distilleries that could be an indication of them trying to compete in a very fierce market where there are less and less people consuming alcohol.
Spending a lot of money for not making much.
Right. And I mean, one evidence is we see that Four Roses is coming out with eventually, in a couple of years, all 10 recipes are going to be released at full-size bottles and 100 proof.
Like in a pack?
No, you're releasing them separately. The new Four Roses single barrels that are coming out.
Okay, yeah.
So it's just they're creating more extension lines.
Right.
Trying to sell stuff. Just as one example, and I'm not saying that's what they're doing on purpose, but as you could think that way.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I don't know. I think things are changing. Some for the good, some for the bad.
I'm happy now.
Evidently. But I don't know what your thoughts are on this quickly, but before we wrap up, I saw the comments. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. I don't have any I don't feel really bad for the big guys. I am worried for
some of the crafts.
I'm worried a little bit for the crafts that don't have established distribution already.
Right.
It's like we gotta if you love them,
Buy them now.
we got to make sure we support them.
Yeah.
It's like that's the only thing I'm worried about.
Yeah. I don't know. All those taters are going to get what they want now.
They think. They're
Sure.
still going to be taters.
Well, yeah, no, it's going to make them more taters.
Yeah. Might kill a secondary, which would be good.
That'd be great. If I get a Pappy 15 for like $300, it's still good whiskey.
Yeah, but they're going to be laying off people left and right at the Buffalo Trace Distillery.
That's why we need to go before they do all of that. All I know is they better not lay off Freddie.
What? No. What? That's your input. Is I got to get my Pappy 23.
15.
Okay. All right. Well, on that somber note, we're going to ride this out and see where it goes. But I think that's going to do it. Thank you, Freedom Malts and ASMR Whiskey, if you're still here, for watching this. And I think next month we'll try to do something else. I'm shooting a goal to try to do some sample giveaways.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, and maybe have some people on as guests. So we'll try for next month at some point.
Yeah.
That's the goal, is once a month. But for now, that'll do it for us. We'll see you guys later. And if I can correctly sign off, we will depart and bid you farewell. Goodbye.
Goodbye.